Why do some older men effortlessly command respect, while others seem to repel it? Why do some walk into a room and instantly radiate calm strength, while others create silent discomfort? It's not about looks, money, or charm. It's about energy. A certain type of older man leaks insecurity without realizing it, and women sense it instantly. Today, you'll learn exactly why that happens and how a Stoic man avoids the traps that destroy respect. This isn't about judging men or blaming women. It's about awareness. As men age, the way they express confidence changes. A young man can hide his weakness behind energy. An older man cannot. Every word, gesture, and silence exposes what he's mastered and what he hasn't. In this video, we'll explore 3 hidden behaviors that quietly make older men seem creepy, insecure, or desperate. Then, we'll learn how Stoicism helps you replace those patterns with calm, grounded presence. Number 1. The illusion of control. This mistake traps many men. They think they can control how others see or feel about them. Philosophers call it outcome dependence. It starts small. You give too many compliments. You try to force a conversation when the energy is not mutual. You see silence as rejection. When a woman does not react how you expect, frustration builds. From a Stoic view, this is the root of emotional chaos. Epictetus said peace begins when you stop trying to control what is not yours. You control your thoughts, words, and reactions. You never control another person's emotions. When you forget this, you give your power away. Women feel this loss of control in you. They sense when your kindness hides an agenda. They feel when you seek approval instead of showing real presence. This breaks trust and attraction. A Stoic man moves differently. He engages with calm intent. He speaks and acts from his truth, not to get a result. He compliments because he means it, not because he hopes for attention. He listens without needing validation. This detachment builds quiet strength. It shows maturity and emotional discipline. It makes a woman feel safe because she feels no pressure. You lead with peace instead of need. When you stop chasing reactions, your energy changes. You stop looking for approval and start embodying confidence. You become centered, grounded, and steady. That calm presence is rare. It attracts people naturally. A man who no longer seeks control gains real control over himself. Number 2. The echo chamber of past glory. This is the second trap. Many men fall into it without realizing. They start living inside their own echo chamber, built from memories of past success. It sounds like, back in my day, or I've done more than these young guys. They believe age or experience automatically earns respect. But admiration cannot be demanded. It must be felt. Many older men use their past as a shield. They bring up old victories, old careers, or old pain to prove worth. They expect attention for surviving their story. But Stoicism cuts through this illusion. Marcus Aurelius said, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." The message is simple. The past is gone. The only thing that matters is how you show up now. A man who lives in his memories loses presence. He becomes defensive when others don't value his history. He sees the world as unfair and people as ungrateful. This mindset creates bitterness. It repels connection. No one feels inspired around a man stuck in what used to be. A Stoic man does the opposite. He honors his past, but does not live there. He knows that respect is not earned through stories, but through behavior. He listens more than he speaks. He shares when it helps others, not when it feeds his ego. He treats younger men not as competition, but as equals walking their own path. His calm confidence comes from awareness, not memory. He doesn't need to prove that he was once strong or successful. His discipline and self-control show that he still is. When he speaks, his words carry weight because they come from peace, not pride. That balance is powerful. It draws people in. Women feel it instantly. They do not follow a man who clings to his past glory. They follow the man who leads with quiet strength in the present. True masculinity is not about holding on. It is about letting go. Letting go of entitlement. Letting go of nostalgia. Letting go of the need to be seen as what you once were. When you do that, your presence becomes your power. Number 3. Emotional reactivity and lack of self-regulation. This is the third and most dangerous pitfall. Emotional reactivity destroys trust faster than anything else. When a man lets frustration, jealousy, or insecurity control him, he shows he has not mastered himself. A woman may challenge him. She may tease him or question his judgment. These moments test his patience and emotional strength. If he reacts with anger or defensiveness, his frame collapses. He loses control of himself. He may lecture, raise his voice, or try to dominate the situation. But that behavior exposes weakness, not power. Stoicism teaches that strength is shown through calm under pressure. Seneca wrote, "He who angers you conquers you." Every time you react impulsively, you surrender control. The Stoic man does not suppress emotion. He manages it. He feels irritation but chooses not to feed it. He feels attraction but keeps clarity. He feels rejection but keeps his dignity. This discipline builds inner peace. It shows that your state of mind is not tied to what others do. You stay grounded because you lead yourself first. That kind of emotional steadiness makes people trust you. It makes women feel safe around you. Safety does not mean weakness. It means predictability, consistency, and control. A man who can stay calm during conflict stands apart. He listens instead of arguing. He responds instead of reacting. His tone stays even. His words stay measured. Over time, that calm creates influence. People lean toward his presence because it feels steady and real. You do not need to dominate to lead. You do not need to raise your voice to be heard. True power is quiet. It comes from control, not aggression. When nothing external can shake your peace, you become unshakable. That stillness becomes your authority. It commands respect without demand. It attracts without effort. A Stoic man knows that the greatest victory is mastery over himself. His emotions serve him, not the other way around. When you learn this, you stop chasing control and start embodying it. Your calm becomes your strength. Your restraint becomes your magnetism. And your peace becomes your loudest message. When an older man forgets these principles, he loses what truly makes him powerful. Control becomes neediness. Confidence turns into arrogance. Emotion becomes volatility. But when he lives by Stoic values, control of the self, detachment from outcomes, humility and presence, he becomes timeless. Women stop seeing him as older. They see him as grounded. He no longer chases approval. He embodies it. He no longer seeks to be admired. He lives in a way that naturally earns admiration. That is what separates the wise from the desperate, the calm from the creepy. If this message resonates with you, it's time to rebuild your frame from the inside out. Study Stoicism. Practice detachment. Train emotional discipline. The world doesn't need louder men. It needs calmer ones. Subscribe to Stoic 95 for more weekly lessons on masculine psychology, emotional control, and Stoic living. Stay calm. Stay grounded. Stay untouchable.